Blackstone Audio presents How to Succeed in Hollywood Without Really Trying. P.S. You Can't, by Melville Shavelson. Read by Nat Segaloff. Dedication. For Lucy and Rich and Lynn and Patty and Scott and Karen and Amy and now Ruth. A quote from A.E. Housman. This is the land of lost content. I see it shining plain, the happy highways where I went and cannot come again. And an anonymous quote, living in the past has one thing in its favor, it's cheaper. Prologue. I want to do it all over again. Maybe next time I'll get it right. Yesterday is what I look forward to. There's no rewind for life. Writing about it is the only way I can go back because writing is my main excuse for living. I am a writer by choice, a producer through necessity, and a director in self-defense. 3 times I have been elected president of the Writers Guild of America and led that prideful union through 2 major strikes, which I believe the writers won, at least we should have. I've written movies, plays, novels, television series, and bad checks. My produced screenplays number 35, 2 of which won Academy Award nominations. I've also directed a dozen of the films I've written. I work with many of the famous names we all remember and a few I'd rather forget. For the first time in print, you will find here the story of the romance between Sophia Loren and Cary Grant, before throwing him over and marrying Carlo Ponti by proxy the day we were shooting her wedding to Cary in Houseboat. John Wayne's affair that closed down trouble along the way, with some real trouble along the way when he managed to slip the detectives his wife had put on his trail and left town with his South American mistress in the middle of shooting. The rumored affair between Danny Kaye and Sir Laurence Olivier, which led Jack Rose to inquire who got top billing. Not to forget Danny and Princess Margaret. Frank Sinatra, when the Israeli army lined up the most beautiful girls in Tel Aviv for him, and he ran out in the middle of the dedication ceremony of the Frank Sinatra Arab-Israeli Youth Foundation in Nazareth, and so forth and so forth. But for the rest, you'll have to listen to the audiobook. With a great deal of help, I've tried to recall how it all was, how I stumbled through an existence after I discovered I would never be Shakespeare, in a town where they'd ask Shakespeare, "What have you done lately?" and stop asking after he passed 35. This is the story of Hollywood's golden age and how I enjoyed every moment until it all turned to brass. In the words of my favorite Sinatra song, I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Chapter 1. Beginnings. April 1st, 1917. All Fool's Day, naturally. Nobody was born in a hospital.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?